Like if her kids are bad and like her baby daddy's stupid or whatever, or she has like bad kids and a small dog, I'm not marrying her, but I'll her like you said, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then the biggest thing is if she's a bad mother. That's the one thing that has had me cut off the most beautiful women that I've had access to, is seeing how they are with their kids. The fact that she's so readily available for me to fly her somewhere to meet me just so I can bend her over a hotel balcony. But she said, little Deontay's football game that Saturday, she wants to come to Turks. Or she'll come to anything I ask her for on short notice, that I'm just not going to do that. And then the biggest one is when she doesn't have a relationship with her father. If she doesn't respect men. A lot of women love but don't respect the men they're attached to, or just don't respect men in general. Who wrote this?
I'm busy. An excuse or a pattern?
Both. Because it can be a pattern. Somebody always tells you that, which should let you know they definitely not feeling you. And it can also be an excuse when you know, like, you seen me to call you. You seen I text you. It don't take. I think anybody saying that these days, unless they like got some crazy job, it's just lying, because everybody got their phone on them or in their person. Like, it don't take but a second to say, hey, I got your message, but I'm a little busy. Let me hit you back. But just to ignore somebody, like, you're not that busy. It don't take but a second. So I think both of them, it's an excuse and a pattern.
Okay.
It can only be a pattern if there's a pattern of saying I'm busy.
Look at what type of women want. If like women want a who just sit at the house all day, can be up under them, text them all day, also make $1 million and be in shape and run 10 businesses and be respected and give her 36 inches of on demand. Like, what in the
He know what we want. He know what we want.
I've been on enough panels with y'all. Y'all all say the same shit. There's like a 10% deviation, but yeah.
Shit, I heard today that $25 an hour ain't no money. It's broke.
Depends what part of the country you at.
Fuck all that.
Just 25 hours, like what, 50 grand?
52,000 a year.
They make 26. They make 26 an hour at In and Out, bro. So yeah, 25 an hour ain't.
That's not
LA is not nothing.
Ain't nobody making no damn 26 an hour and no goddamn In and Out unless you in Cali.
California's different.
I'm in California.
Yeah, California.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it's
different.
Yeah.
You can't make 25. Ain't gonna do it.
Rent is like 12,000. So
yeah, I can't talk about the income. I'll stay out of those conversations for a multitude of reasons. But I will say that $25 an hour is not a lot of money.
It's not a lot of money, but it also ain't broke either.
It
a lot of money, but it ain't broke.
All right, Sweeney. So this is what you do, right? This is how you piss me off sometimes. This is what happens. You know good and goddamn well what we're talking about, but then you still argue the other point and then you belabor it. You know good and goddamn well if you were making $25,000 right now, you would feel broke.
No, I wouldn't.
Given your lifestyle right now, if you took a pay cut and were only making $52,000 per annum, you would feel broke.
Man, that's that broke is relative bullshit. No, I'm talking about broke as an objective thing.
No, broke as an objective thing, because you don't have money to do shit. You barely can survive off $52,000 in almost 40 states. No. So unless you're gonna go to Alabama, Pascagoula, Mississippi, or one of them saying panhandle parts of Florida, $52,000 is not you, nigga. You can't eat out but once a month. You get one number 2 from Whataburger a month off of $52,000 a year.
You can do a lot with $52K a year. If you say like shit, nah.
Nope. You're right.
It's not broke. I don't consider it broke.
If I had this conversation,
you're too rich for me though, Willie.
I'm gonna sound like an asshole, and I don't. Nope. Not on this topic. I don't want to sound like that. So that's you got it, G.
You know, like for you, you know, man, I understand y'all rich niggas, man. The 52,000, y'all be like, man, y'all piss on money like that.
I don't want to get too much off topic though. We kind of slide.
For the average American now, 52. I know what broke look like, and it ain't no damn 52K a year.
And I work at UPS. I'm not rich.
Shan, you had something on this one or no?
I wanted to answer the last one, but I guess we moved on to this one. If a guy says he's busy, it depends on what he's busy doing. If he's working, no, it's not. No.
All right. I had another question. This is for the men in particular. And then I would love for the ladies to respond or about the men's answers. All right. So for the men, what pattern makes you say she's not wife material, but I'll still keep you around?
I have to go last because I don't want to. I want to let everybody have a chance to respond to this.
Still keep you around, but you're not wife material.
Yeah.
You might just be cool, and you probably don't stress me out, but it's probably just you're around for leisure. Like you chill, we could do us, whatever, but I can't take you like on a serious level. But that's why she might have a lot of children. She might dress in a way that's not becoming. You don't even feel like having that conversation about, you know, she's not gonna hold no accountability. So it's like, all right, I'm just gonna have fun with you. Because I think accountability will take a girl to a woman. So I think when you have accountability, you can become a wife because you can take criticism, you can take constructive criticism, and you could give it, and you're willing to do some self-reflection and say, okay, if I want to get to the next level with this man, I might have to put this to the side or be open to putting something else to the side and vice versa. So I think that accountability could take you from just being in the friend zone or just a kick it buddy. Because if we just messing around, you can do what you want to do. You ain't my girl. You want to dress crazy, go ahead. You want to be on Instagram twerking, that's fine, because I ain't wifing you no way. But I think when it comes to getting to that next level, it's the accountability factor that could prevent a woman from being just a kick it buddy to a wife, or at least be considered for a girl or wife.
True.
Can you ask the question one more time, please?
Okay. What pattern would make you say she's not a wife, but I'll still keep her around?
If she's useless, if she just takes up space and she doesn't provide any real value, no addition of talent.
No. So what the question is? What would make you still keep her around?
What was making me still keep her around is probably just the level of attraction. I mean, if she's not taken away from my life, then I can park her. Like if my trajectory not gonna be affected, she can chill. But to take her to a wife, she would have to be useful. If she's not useful, then she's gonna stay in that bracket.
What pattern would say that she's not a wife, but I'll keep her around? Outside of the typical fuck shit?
Whatever.
I'll have the fuck shit covered in my response, I promise.
I'm like, outside of the typical fuck shit, I'm trying to think of some shit. You'll be like, you know what? I'll keep this chick around, but I ain't marrying her. All right, Willie, do me a favor. List off the typical fuck shit real quick so I can just go ahead and eliminate that off the table.
She has strong ass knees. She has a magical throat. She lets you fuck her and her friends. She doesn't require you to do anything other than fuck her. She's convenient. She's a utility. She's a Swiss Army knife of vaginas. All of those.
Damn,
things.
man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard that question wrong. Okay, now that I understand the question.
From the context?
Yeah, you gave me the context. Now I understand the question. Oh, no, it's all about the fuck shit then. It would be literally the fuck shit. Like you just said. Hell, just being a night fighter is enough to keep her around and don't wife her. Hey, look, when after the club closed and it's about that time and ain't nothing else come through, man, call that ugly bitch Sylvia up real quick. See what she.
Whoa! So wait, I just want to be clear that I did not include anybody ugly.
That was crazy.
Can I ask a question? Because I didn't hear any. Maybe I misheard or I didn't hear anybody explain the first part of that question that Trev asked. It says, "What patterns would you see that would not make her a wife, but you would still keep her around?" So y'all gave the answers of why y'all would keep her around. I'm curious to know what patterns are you seeing that wouldn't make her a wife? Because some of that to me sound like that would make some men think that that's a good wife if sex is a high priority on their relationship. So I'm just curious to know what
the patterns that we would have to see. She's bad with money. She's not a wife. A lot of women who are bad with money, they are good without their clothes on, so it's a wash. So we'll keep them around because they can empty our nuts, but we don't want to wife them because then they empty our pockets. That's one. If she's just not consistent, if she's had 3 or 4 jobs, or she's still going from job to job and doesn't have a career at the age range in which I date specifically, then she's not someone that I'm going to marry. If she's in certain career fields, nurse, flight attendant, lawyer, bottle service, or any type of hospitality, she's for fun. I'm not going to do anything commitment-wise based off how promiscuous those career fields tend to be.
She has a kid or too many kids.
Well, I don't date one without kids, so you're on your own there, G. But I will say too many kids, or if she has bad kids, like if her kids are bad and like her baby daddy's stupid or whatever, or she has like bad kids and a small dog, I'm not marrying her, but I'll fuck her like you said, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then the biggest thing is if she's a bad mother. That's the one thing that has had me cut off the most beautiful women that I've had access to, is seeing how they are with their kids. The fact that she's so readily available for me to fly her somewhere to meet me just so I can bend her over a hotel balcony. But she said, fuck little Deontay's football game that Saturday. She wants to come to Turks. Or she'll come to anything I ask her for on short notice, that I'm just not going to do that. And then the biggest one is when she doesn't have a relationship with her father. If she doesn't respect men. A lot of women love dick, but don't respect the men they're attached to, or just don't respect men in general. So if I find out that woman doesn't have or like a respect for her own father, I'll never expect her to respect me.
Hold on. One of them you did say though. I wanted to make sure that you that you nailed that one home. That one where you said that she's a bad mother, that wouldn't even fall in the category of the question, because you said you'll cut that chick off completely.
Yes, I see the pattern of it. Like there's certain things, right? So you'll see a sign like maybe, her kids don't have no curfew, they run them up, they eat all fucking day. They don't say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. They talk shit to her. Like those things add up over time. Because then what happens is when we start thinking about how we combine our households, them little fuck trophies can't talk to me like that in my house. Like I'm not about to have another nigga semen demons being disrespectful to me in my home. So the fact that she lets her kids talk to her like that and she's not parenting properly, I'm not fucking with her. And how we forget to let this nigga JR be up here in a suit and tie, like, and we didn't even comment on this. Like, you was at court today?
That's why I slept in, man.
Hey, Willie on one today, man.
Nah, but I'm catching it. Like, we got Miss Taking, came up here with the Luke and the 2 Live Crew party curls and her having her hair done. And then Shane looked like she went to the same beautician, but she got there first. And then JR came up here in a fucking suit.
I'm going to the beautician tomorrow. My hair is washed. Thank you very much.
It's curly. I got it. That's what I'm saying. And then JR, you up here in a suit and tie. Like you either like finna go to jail or you going to a funeral. And I don't want to wish either one of them on you, but
with the rolled up Scully,
bruh. Hey, he might just want the keys and say, look at y'all. This is the type of nigga I am. Send it to me as you see fit. I bet you got some dunks on too.
Don't do that to him, bro. I ain't got no dunks on.
Yeah, he red.
Don't do that.
But Ms. Taken, did I answer the question to your liking, ma'am? Did I give you enough information?
Yeah, everybody was answering the part of why I keep her around, but nobody had answered.
Yeah.
But
that was from what I understand. That was probably
it was kind of implied for most men, like those negative patterns. But I answered it specifically because I feel like you wanted to hear it.
Do y'all approve those answers, or do y'all think they're strange?
I think it depends on a man. So absolutely, I can't speak. I can't speak for a man as to why, because each man is this. Some men don't care if a woman cooks, right? So that ain't a deal breaker for him to
I didn't mention that
make a wife. No, I'm just saying as an example. So y'all, I guess y'all just pick the general things that most men would probably look at. So yeah, I have to agree with that. I can't disagree. I'm not picking a woman to be with. That's your judgment for that.
Hey, well, what's the real? How many women did we just describe that y'all know though?